Should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think. Right?
You said out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen's saying she's having second thoughts. That the talking points don't line with her core value to player centric.
All right, baby, let's get down.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Magic for the New York Knicks. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the two games back-to-back, that serves you well.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's prime time in at the 3. Here's prime time. Out to Bridges from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Screen by Robinson. Hart passes to primetime. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. Robinson, a screen on Wagner. Here's primetime. New York, again, can't hit.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Up top, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Bridges. Banchero surveys. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's prime time. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. And the Knicks with the possession here. It's a 5-point game. Here's prime time. Defended by Wagner. Robinson a screen on Wagner.
Wagner takes a lot of pride in trying to make a defensive impact and does a good job contesting the shot there.
Banchero finds Suggs. Here's Batase. Robinson defending. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. Batase kicks it out to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Wagner's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Achua's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Hart. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Here's prime time to win the drought. And again, the Knicks missing.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
The 3 from Banchero, and another 3 for Orlando.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Prime time, can't get it to go.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
It's intercepted. Suggs with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Suggs, no good. Knicks trail by 17. Here's prime time. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Yep, that one goes.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope with it. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 5.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Anunoby against Banchero. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Orlando Magic up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've and if you're just tuning in, we've getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Wagner. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Off the inbound pass. Prime time. Can't get it to go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Achua. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Kolek in at the 1. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron, and it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
Outside Achua. Pass to Primetime. 1:44 left to play in the first half of basketball. Achua with the dunk.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Natase with a screen. Here's Banchero slicing in. Wagner for three. The Knicks with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Blocked.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Suggs, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Suggs. And he's going for the oop here. Wagner, left side. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
To the inside. Hart. The putback is no good.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Suggs, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 14. Here's Primetime. Offline with a three. Suggs outside. Wagner outside. Here's the three. The shot comes out. And so that's the end of the first half. Magic out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Knicks.
They're getting destroyed inside.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the point. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Pass to Suggs. Inside. Here's Wagner. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Banchero. Primetime passes to Bridges, and there's the call on Banchero. That'll be a second foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. They get it back.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Both shots good from the strike. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well, but you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick, #1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. And that's a solid foundation to build around, folks.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York.
I swear, watch. One day I'm going to flunk on somebody so hard. I'm already at that point, bro. I'm ready to fucking do it.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. To the paint. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Anunoby, a screen on Wagner. Prime time, can't get it to go.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but
that's fucking retarded as fuck.
Just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. The steal.
Yo, what the fuck are you stupid ass stop, bro? You're a fucking idiot.
Banchero against Bridges. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Banchero. Six to shoot. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. New York, #1.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Suggs, left side. Back to Wagner. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Wagner's got 7 now in this quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Achua's checked in for Robinson. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Will it go? New York again can't hit.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. 1:24 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Down low. 5 to shoot. Prime time. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Wagner for 3. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. Making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. On the court right now for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's prime time in at the 3. Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
Hey, this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Oh, nice D from Carter. Orlando leading by 10. Pass to Banchero. And the 3-pointer goes. Banchero's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Carter finds Anthony. Here's Black. He's guarded by Bridges. Fast break. Here we go. And that one's good. Brunson.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Banchero no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Hart passes to Brunson. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts up a 3. Orlando again missing. Knicks trail by 8. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Launches it. Prime time. Can't get it to go.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Pass to Robinson. Here's prime time. Guarded by Banchero. Hart with a screen on Banchero. Prime time. And the 3 off target.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Banchero no good. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's prime time. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's prime time. Sends it home from 3-point land. Prime time's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Bataze's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Carter. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Black. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And here's New York now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Primetime passes to Brunson. Here's Primetime. To tie it up. That shot missing. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 22 was their biggest lead. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. And here are the Knicks now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Here's Primetime. Rebound by the Magic.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And the basket is good. Banchero's got 12 points in just the second half.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Pass to Primetime. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Bataze.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 7. 43 seconds left in the game. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Wagner finds Suggs. Over Brunson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Magic lead by 6.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Prime time. Can't get it to go. And now we've got an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And a big mental mistake as they called timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
What? What is he doing? He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technical.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And so Orlando takes the win. This one was in the back.
Just got to tighten up and get them next time.
They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a dummy.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, adjusting down to the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security guard, or arena staff member. Hey, Ben,
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to welcome and happy. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Wizards. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Right now, for the Wizards, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with prime time. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Here's prime time. Back to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. Rebounded by the Wizards. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
That one drops for him.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
To the inside, it's deflected and stolen by Sarr. One-on-one here. Middleton with it. Hart covering. It's tipped. To the middle. Here's Brunson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keefe. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks, David. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Robinson. Here's prime time. Hart with a screen on Middleton. And it's prime time missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one drops.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Poole kicks to Middleton. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Sinks the triple. Middleton's got 8.
And this is what Middleton does, hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
There's a screen by Achua. Prime time. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Outside for Smart. Now, here's Brogdon, defended by McBride. Inside, it's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Primetime. From the wing. He can't get that one to fall.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Brogdon outside. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen,
And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they... Team's making some changes here. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's... made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Primetime, defended by Middleton, stolen by Brogdon. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Primetime. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Achua. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against the Magic gave his team an edge. He scored 12 points, and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Yet another outstanding game for him. He's playing with a ton of confidence and dominating as a result. Guys?
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Middleton. And it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Primetime, defended by Middleton. Takes the 3. Rebound, Washington. Victory. Eluded them. So it's New York picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem...
I give up on 2K.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
16 to 20. Hey, yo, right here. Ball up.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7. We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too. Okay. I want to win the NBA Cup. Tell me why.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy.
Like those kicks, MP.
For this team, feeling UMP, Natsu.
What's good?
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
This is where things count. Right here, man. Right here.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, box out! I got it, take it up!